After I did my series called The Falling Angels Doctrine is a Lie, I've been getting a lot of questions from people about the giants in the Bible and about the book of Enoch. And I have a series coming that's dealing with all that stuff. But since I'm getting so many questions, I figured I'll just do this video real quick just to give you something to think about. And I call this video 450 feet tall giants in the Bible. Yeah, right. Now, when you read the book of Enoch, it tells you that angels came down and slept with women, and the children that were born of them grew to be 450 feet tall. Here's the verse if you're not familiar with it. This is Enoch chapter 7, verse 11. And the women conceiving brought forth giants, whose stature was each 300 cubits. Now, some translations say the giants were 300 ells, but either way, they both equal 450 feet. So let me be clear. According to the book of Enoch, each child grew to be 450 feet tall. Now, I want to show you how ridiculous that is. I'm going to give you an equation just to show you something. Now, the average man today is about 6 feet tall and weighs about 175 pounds. That's an average man. Now, if you triple the size of that man up to 18 feet and give him the same exact body proportions, that man would weigh 27 times the weight of the 6-foot man. Why? Because the weight of an object is determined by its height, length, and width. So if a 6-foot man grew 3 times taller, not only would he be taller and wider, which is the height and the length, he would also be thicker, which is the width. Now, that extra width or thickness is going to make that man extremely heavier. Therefore, you have to multiply the height, the length, and the width together to get the proper weight. I hope that's clear. All right. Now, the mathematical formula to use to do this is W equals L3, which means weight equals the cube of the length. Now, if I'm losing you, please be patient. I'm going to the scriptures, but I'm making a quick mathematical point. And it's very important that you pay attention to what I'm about to show you, because this is going to prove that there's no way there could have been 450 feet tall giants on the earth. All right. Now that we have the formula, W equals L3, we can determine what the average weight of a 450 foot tall man would be. This is how you do it. A 450 foot tall man is 75 times taller than a 6 foot tall man. So we have to multiply 75 times 75 times 75, which is 75 times the height of a 6 foot man, 75 times the length of a 6 foot man, and 75 times the width of a 6 foot man. Now, when you do that, you get 421,875. Then you take the 421,875 and multiply it by the original 175 pounds of a normal man. The answer you will get is 73,828,125 pounds. Now listen to this. This is what I wanted you to see. Now 73,828,125 pounds is approximately 36,914 tons. Now I'm not making this up. I'm showing you the math. So a 450 foot tall man would weigh about 36,000 tons, not pounds, tons. But according to the book of Enoch, 200 angels came down and slept with women and had babies. So you're telling me that there was 200 giants weighing 36,000 tons walking around on the earth? Yeah, okay. Colossians 2:8 says this: beware, lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit, after the tradition of men, after the rudiments of the world, and not after Christ. And that's exactly what's happening. See, people are following the traditions of men instead of the words of Christ. That story in the book of Enoch, that's a story that was told through tradition. Christ, Yahushua, he already gave us the understanding on the angels. So why are we trying to make a new one? What did he say about the angels? Let's see. Matthew 22:30. This is Christ, Yahushua speaking. He said, "For in the resurrection, they neither marry nor are given in marriage, but are as the angels of God in heaven." Now in Genesis 6, it tells you that the sons of God saw the daughters of men and they took wives. But here Christ clearly tells us angels don't marry, period, point blank. But people try and twist that and say, yeah, well, good angels don't marry, but the bad angels did. Well, Christ didn't say that. He didn't specify good angels from the bad angels. He said angels don't marry. Listen, the Most High controls all the angels, good and bad. Now, some of y'all don't know that the Most High has bad angels that he uses because you don't really believe what the scriptures say. Psalm 78:49. He cast upon them the fierceness of his anger, wrath, and indignation, and trouble by sending evil angels among them. Now, just in case you missed that, who sent those evil angels? The Most High did. So what are you going to say? These evil angels are down with Satan, but they still work on the side for the Most High? Come on. These evil angels are angels that bring certain calamities and destruction upon the earth at the commandment of the Most High. He sent those evil angels. Ecclesiasticus 39:28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. In other words, they do the work of the Most High. There ain't no fallen angels. That's Greek mythology. Let me show you this. Pay close attention. 1 Kings 22:19. And he said, "Hear thou therefore the word of the Lord." Now watch this. "I saw the Lord sitting on his throne, and all the host of heaven standing by him on his right hand and on his left." So here we have the Most High sitting on his throne, and you have angels on the right, and you have angels on the left. Verse 20. And the Lord said, "Who shall persuade Ahab that he may go up and fall at Ramoth Gilead?" And one said on this manner, and another said on that manner. So you got the Most High having counsel in heaven. And he asked the angels, who's going to go down and persuade Ahab that he may fall at Ramoth Gilead? And one angel said this, and the other angel said that. 21. And there came forth a spirit, and stood before the Lord, and said, I will persuade him. And the Lord said unto him, wherewith, or how? Now listen to what this spirit said. And he said, I will go forth, and I will be a lying spirit in the mouth of all his prophets. Now this spirit just said, I will be a lying spirit. Watch what the Most High says. And he said, thou shalt persuade him, and prevail also. Go forth and do so. Now, are y'all seeing this? One of the spirits in heaven told the Most High that he was going to go down and be a lying spirit. And the Most High said, yeah, go do that. I'm not making this up. I'm reading the scriptures. 23. Now, therefore, behold, the Lord hath put a lying spirit in the mouth of all these thy prophets, and the Lord hath spoken evil concerning thee. Now, who sent this lying spirit to these men? The Most High did. We just read about a council in heaven where you had angels on the right and angels on the left. Now we know Michael Gabriel, Uriel, these angels are not going to come down here and lie to somebody. So what side do you think these angels came from? The right or the left? These are left-hand spirits, the evil angels that the Most High uses. We just read this. I'm not making this up. These evil spirits, these angels, were in heaven, having counsel with the Most High. He sent them. Isaiah 45:7. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. See, the Most High is in total control. He controls the angels. There ain't no fallen angels. That's ridiculous. But people have adopted that theory because they don't understand the way the counsel of the Most High works. He has angels to do good and he has angels to do bad. The Most High is a God of balance. We got to get past this fairy tale stuff. That's Christian doctrine. That's not what the Bible teaches. The Most High is in total control of everything. A lot of people say stuff, but they don't think about what they're saying. We always talking about how the Most High is all powerful, how he's in control of everything. Well, let me ask you something. If the Most High is all powerful, and we know he is, if he is all powerful, how can he be sitting in heaven worrying about how he going to stop Satan from messing up things? That makes no sense. You can't be all powerful if you're not in control. You think the Most High is sitting up in heaven with a headache trying to figure out what he's going to do to stop Satan from messing things up in the earth? Do you really think that? How could he be the Most High? How could he be omnipotent with all power? That makes no sense. Everything that's happening in the world is controlled by the Most High, good and bad. Ooh, I know some people don't like that. That's what the scriptures teach. The Most High is in control. Now remember, Israel, the book of Enoch said that the giants was 450 feet tall. Well, look at this picture. This is a giant statue of Buddha with life-size proportions. In other words, if this statue was a real man, this would be the actual size of his head, arms, legs, and feet. Now, this statue is only 230 feet tall. But look at the size of his feet in comparison to the size of the people down in front of it. If this was a real man that stood up and started walking, everybody anywhere near him would be bouncing all over the place. Again, remember, the book of Enoch said it was 200 of these giants walking around on earth, and they were bigger than this. Look at this picture and imagine that statue walking around. You see the size of those people next to that statue's foot? Now, honestly, do you really think that it was giants bigger than this walking around on earth? It's not true, Israel. And I just wanted to show you this picture so you could have a mental image of what some of you actually believe. All right, I got one more picture for you. Now on your screen right here, you see a man that's 6 feet tall. I used my computer to generate a 6 foot tall image. And next to it, you see a man that's 9 feet 6 inches, which was the height of Goliath. Now, the Bible called Goliath a giant. This is how big Goliath was in comparison to a 6 foot tall man. Now, look at this. These are the same two men, a 6 foot tall man and a 9 foot 6 man standing next to a 450 foot tall man. These are computer generated images. I didn't make this up. These are the actual sizes of what the men would be. Do you think that there were giants this big on earth? Really? Look at how big this... I don't mean to laugh, but it's crazy. 200 of these giants with these little people over here on the earth. Really? Come on, y'all. It's not true. That's not what the scriptures is talking about. I'm done. It's just ridiculous. Leave that book of Enoch alone and deal with the scriptures. And that's it on this video. I got another series coming called Angels Did Not Have Sex with Women Who Are the Sons of God. I'm almost finished and I'll be uploading it soon, most high willing. And with that, I say, Shalom.